Hello again, everybody. Welcome to the only broadcast that doesn't know what date it is. Today's date screw up is I put the yesterday's date in the spreadsheet again. But I remembered what day it was that the match was. Good times. So, in real stuff, we've got a matchup, and it is this matchup. It's a matchup between the 2 seed Spree. They are taking on the 3 seed Raptors. This is going to be a semifinal matchup. Winner goes to finals, loser goes to the third place match. This is a matchup in Tier 4, Division 9. Tier 4 is Diamond 2, Diamond 3. And as we can see so far from the brackets, pretty much chalk into the semis. 4-5 is always a close matchup. So we're just going to have a matchup between the number 1 seed Surge Protectors and the number 5 seed Destiny Dream Team 3. But as for this match, Spree still on their undefeated run. So that's through 8 series. And on the other side, Raptors fishing at 5-1 on the season, racking up 2 wins along the way. So what do these splits look like? Well, on the Spree side, these are a little inflated because not finishing a match, chicanery. Yeah, what else do you need to say? But yeah, I mean, despite the inflated total, still nothing much has really changed. It's still Mystic out front and Vicens being the 2. But they've played pretty well, fairly interchangeable. So we'll see what happens there. And then on for the Raptors, just a quick comment. It's not totally unsurprising to kind of see this. The 2s teams just tend to be too deep, so you don't really see much of a sub show up. It's a lot easier to organize a team of 2 than it is 3. So just, commenting on that. But anyways, some good stats here from the Raptors. We see RZ Zapov. Let's call him RZ. Leading the charge, functioning as the front man. And we see no one being the second, the solid second. Again, these are pretty good. That might be probably slightly a little low, but it's not terrible. It's not like it's below 30. But again, despite whatever differences you see here in the goals and the assists, it's the same thing on Spree's side. It's always going to be either member on either team looks more incapable of stepping up. So I have a feeling it's, shockingly, it's going to come down to, guarding the back line, all that nonsense. So yeah. But, this is going to be a, this is probably going to be a heater of a series. It's also best of 7. Yeah. We're in the best of 7 territory now. So we'll see exactly how this plays out. I mean, these teams look other than the win column, I have a feeling that these teams look to be fairly even. I mean, it is a 2 versus a 3 seed. So, yeah, basically the difference is, a match, in the regular season. And then kind of how they got here. So starting with Spree, that was a tight match against a 15 seed. Fluffy rest her fingers. But BBC Spree did prevail, and then they got a sweep against Crossshot. Just kind of looking at like how they got here. Raptors got a sweep. Raptors actually got a sweep. And Summer Spree got to play the team that upset the higher seed. So it was a 10 and 11 in this bottom half. But Raptors, obviously, 2 sweeps. And that sees them here. So, between these two teams, it's right now Spree is the only one that's lost any game so far just to get here. Obviously Spree righted the ship. But, still, I don't know who's going to win. Obviously for as the home team, I would love to see Spree win. But, as I say, there's a reason why we play these games. And, we've got, we've basically got already almost a chalk bracket. So yeah, well, at least in the semifinals. So we've got two teams right now in the summer circuit at pretty much at the top of their game, and they're going to play a best of 7 series. We're going to see what happens. But yeah, so yeah, 2 guaranteed games. You want to be in this one, not that one, but someone's got to be here. So for both teams, they want to make sure it's their opponent. So with that, yep, there's my invite. Right on time. I see. No, I guess I should do this. So, again, excited to see how this plays out. Would like to see Spree win, but, it's a 2 versus 3. This is theoretically going to be, team throwing punches at each other. Both sides, both number 1s and number 2s look more incapable of handling themselves. They've the stats bear it out for all season. So it's probably going to be down to what I think it's going to be the usual is just solid defense. Watch the double commits. Make sure that you make good touches. And watch challenging backwards. At least that's my opinion. As always, we shall see. All right, here we go. Is this not... God, I hate teams. So did we not get approved for this? Alright. Well, if there's an issue, I'll leave. So we'll see. But I was told that the match was being casted. So we'll see what happens. But, you know, if I'm being surprised about this, you know, we'll have to shut it down. Because the opponents may not have approved it. But again, I'm just kind of going by, like, by what my team's, you know, my club says. That ball's out in front. Here comes Cool. Sins with the block. No one gathering it. Ooh, nice pass. I know that was kind of accidental. But it looks like... Yeah, Bucks, but I don't know. Like, I assume, like, want to, like, you know, get the request that that everything's been approved. So either there's some miscommunication, or, you know, I don't know. But, you know, here we are. So we're going to attempt to at least cast game one, and we'll go from here. Maybe we can regale on the last time that, you know, I got ambushed like this. I'm not going to blame anyone. But right now, Spree is putting on the hurt. But there's still plenty of time to play. I mean, we've got long series to go. So even if Raptors drop this one, you know, there's plenty of time to make adjustments, you know, figure everything out, and, you know, and get back in this series. Sins with the miss out of the corner. Oh, nice passing play. Just misses, though. Sins bangs that in. Uh-oh. Nice block there. Keeping the attack going. Sins clears it out. Ball's kept in though. Oh, that's unfortunate. So what happened there? I think Cool was just trying to clear it straight to the side. It was going to be difficult. So I could also say just perhaps also game one nerves coming in here for Raptors. I mean, they're missing. They are right now missing a lot of touches. Like no one just unfortunately missed. And obviously that's going to happen from time to time. I mean, you know, at this point, nice play there though. That's a nice individual play there from Ghoul. And I know that there's like a big deficit, but you know, from Spree's standpoint, I would avoid trying, you know, avoid that double commit. So just always, you know, always be calming. ABC. Because a lot of teams have this habit of backing off. And I could see like just trying to switch to like a normal gameplay because you're up so much. You know, I've said before that at this point, clock is your enemy. And, you know, the only way you can let them back in, or the only way you let your team back in is just by being dumb. So, you know. So, like, it seems right now, well, I mean, obviously, here's my John Madden. You know, Spree is just continuing, kind of continuing to play their game. What is Vicens doing? So anyways, before I got distracted by the shiny thing, you know, Spree looks like they're still continuing. So that's good. Because they're not necessarily letting off. Like, you can play a little bit conservative, and that's fine. That, on the other hand, is not good. But, you know, as for Raptors, I would just, like, play, like, whatever passes his normal game. But, again, like I said, like, Spree's kind of gotten a little sloppy here in the end. Like, I would just not... I would just not do that. Like, there's no reason to. Because part of the reason is that you just, you know, even if you're not aware of it, like sometimes subconsciously, you know, you get in this bad habit. And this is a long series. 3-2s. This is summer playoffs, round 3, game 1. All right, let's see if I remember my hotkeys. Yes, I do. So, you know, that's an impressive victory for Spree, but I will say that they got really sloppy there at the end. Again, I know they're up big. But, you know, I think you should always try and play until it's, you know, why is this being unbelievably stupid? This is being stupid because my controller managed to get itself unplugged. That's a nice shot from no one, though. Yeah, this is not a good map. This is not a good map. Ah. So that's a good play from Mystic. Man. I know like we try and I know RLCS does a map, which is like sort of my problem with standard maps. Which is why this one doesn't really see itself in rotation. Oh, there's a mess. Can no one get there? Tries for the block, but Vicens is there. I mean, he blocked it. I mean, there's not much no one could have done there. You know, it was one hell of an effort. I'll say that. But like, you know, basically flying across the front of your net. I mean, he was pointing correct direction and everything. But just, you know, the ball was right on the goal line. So that was, you know, just going to be really, really difficult. So Sprees do find themselves up 2-1 here. It's game 2 in this best of 7. There's a pinch goal. So nice shot there. Nice heads-up play. So we're tied. Yeah, this, again, it kind of feels like this series is going to be won or lost in the back. You know, I guess from the offensive perspective is make sure you put your shots on. That was a tough angle for Cool. Comms. That's a double commit from Spree. You know, something you don't want to do in twos. It's a good pop. Pair misses. One from each side. Nice read. Oh, Cool. Cool almost had it there. Good challenge. Nice block from Cool. Nice block. Good play, but it was read out by the defense. Cool. Over 1. Sends it, send it in. Off the sidewall. Is there a follow? Mystic is there. Spree back up. 3-2. It's game 2. Yeah, so I'd say some from the Raptors, it just looked like, you know, a little bit of game 1 nerves. They look like they've settled in. That was a good attempt. Not sure if that was going in, but it's, you know, part of the longer plan is make opponents respect everything. Nice shot from no one. We got a tie game here. And this is kind of like what I'm talking about on the defensive side. Is, you know, the backwards challenge. It's also like kind of like what I say about hitting it off the back, you know, trying to hit it off your own back wall. Like, you know, doing the pre-jump is always jump a lot earlier than what you think. And that's kind of like how I felt that defensive play should have been for Vicens. Nice save there. Nice block. There's the catch. Ball goes aside. Nice tap in. Almost gets it around Vicens. Or not Vicens, Mystic. Ooh, that was a little dangerous. Mystic into the corner. Finally gets it clear. The Sins pushed it wide. Mystic on the foul also pushed it wide. Ball goes in the corner. Ball goes out in the middle. Nice bump play from Vicens to get that ball. It's cleared out. Mystic puts it in the corner. Good clear. Right back in though, but it's too close. We have overtime. Good kill. Good kill there. So overtime here in game 2. Spree's up 1-0 in the series. And Cool punishes that. Beats Vicens. Nice play there. So, best of 7 is now best of 5. So we're right back to normal season, right? Right. Summer playoffs. Round 3, game 2. Oh, you should take it off random. We'll see. I mean, we got Tokyo Underpass, assuming Squiddy's correct. So, but we'll see. So, game 3 here. Raptors with the overtime win. Looks like they settled down. So good, good on them. So game 3 to best of 7. Not carrying as much as importance as it would in a best of 5. What a shot and a read. Nice shot from no one. It just takes off the side wall. It doesn't get a good touch. Yeah, that's just a banger from no one. They got it around the defender. Flicks it up. Might have been looking for a bump play there. Nice play from Cool. Oh, and Cool pushed it just wide. Play clipped alive. Stick clears it out. That's dangerous. That was dangerous. Since ties it up. I can understand what Cool was doing there too. Just kind of like misread the ball through the corner because they slowed up. Cool with the beat. And no one's there. Boy, that's just going to sound so silly on the playback. It's 2-1, Raptors. We're in game 3. This is a best of 7. Sins with the dribble. Nice pinch. Easily read by Cool. So, that was a miss off the backboard? Yeah, Cool on the backboard, just misses. Don't want a little slow on that. I mean, again, I'm slow when trying to read it like that too. So, like, I'm definitely not going to criticize that. Mystic did put it off the post though, but fortunately Vicens could clean it up. So back to a tie game here in Game 3. Cool did miss, but no one almost got that. Oh, Cool misses. Can Mystic put it on net? I think so. Beats no one. So Spree regained the lead. So again, I think both teams are just being slightly tad bit aggressive. Cool misses off the back, and Vicens just gets to it. Cool kind of froze no one there, because you know, that tends to happen when your team kind of turns on that. I mean, and I also say it's going to be really tough for no one to save that. So can't really fault them there. Mystic puts that high. Since trying to control it. Nice save for Mystic. Oh, no one. Nice 50 from Cool. 2 up again for Spree. You know, I think there's a weakness for the Raptors to exploit here. Because it doesn't look like, based on the double commits right now, I'm trying to take into account that, you know, yes, this is Diamond 2, Diamond 3. Even though I see pretty much the same crap in Champ and higher. That's going to be tough. No one almost beat Vicens. Ooh. See, that's why I'd argue against through the ball, through the play rotation. So time winding down. Raptors need one now. Mystic kind of got away with one there. It looks like the Raptors player had the flip of doom. Because I think if they double jumped, you know, and not, you know, flip of death, they would have had that. And also, fortunately, it ended up going the other way. So the score is going to look a little deceiving later on. Because it's basically 4-2. It was 4-2 late. And then two super late goals here from Spree. Puts up 6-2. But, excuse me. But the Raptors did play them pretty tight. And, you know, there was also, like, they were kind of, you know, priced in to to being aggressive there at the end as well. So, but yeah. So also, if we have a pattern developing here, I fully expect Raptors to take Game 4 here. So, also I was going to say, Game 3 is somewhere along the line. Not as important as they are in best of fives. Just because it's like sweep or match point territory. I actually think like Game 4s are pretty important here. Because 3-1. But again, gotta see what happens. So 2-1 spree, Game 4. Raptors looking to bring the series back even. That's just a kickoff goal. Credited to no one, which is hilarious. It's a hilarious name. I give thumbs up. I give thumbs up to clever nicknames that also cause casting problems. With context. By the way, in all 4 games, there's been an early goal like within 15 seconds. No one almost got to that. That's a little unfortunate. No one ended up getting just a little behind on that ball. Instead it popped up rather than putting it to the side or out. Again, that happens. So unfortunately, yeah, I don't know what Cool could have done. I think it was actually smart for Cool to observe the gravity rule. And you just kind of got to trust that your teammate's going to hit the ball right there. Unfortunately, that didn't happen. So this is not a good clear. So I don't think Vicens had the angle there. But that's also a good shot by Noah. So tied back up here. And Vicens beats the defender. So Spree back on top. Sorry, I had a text come in. Okay, so we'll see what happens. Mystic just beats Cool. Sends him to the other side of the field too. But there's still, again, plenty of time. We have 6 goals scored and we were barely a minute in. Nice foul from no one. Mystic with the squiddy save there. So we got 3:40 left. Raptors only down by 1. 4-3 game. There's that one play from Vicens. Just nice soft touch. Make sure it's in. That's also an unfortunate touch from no one as well. Okay, it goes back to kind of like what I said at the beginning of the broadcast, is you have to make sure that you get good touches. And yeah, part of it is like placement and speed. There's a dill pass from no one. Just ends with the clear. Nice for Miz. Oh, cool, missed out of the corner though. So just past the halfway mark. Spree's up by 2. They're up 2-1 in the series. After kind of a flurry of goals in the first minute and a half, it's kind of settled down here. That's a nice 50. This ends there with the save. That's actually... So I want to call that out. Yeah. Heads up play. I'm assuming Cool was called off by no one. That's like really good communication, because normally what happens, you know, because, you know, in solo queue world there's no comms. You know, the person taking it across the field just takes it across the field and then tries to do some sort of no boost ceiling shot. That was a really good pass play there, too. And mistake puts Spree back up by 2. That was a... I feel like that was a missed opportunity from Raptors. And kind of like normally what I see what happens there is... You know, again, because I do it too. You end up being just too close. You just have to... You just have to be really, really patient. Since clears it away. Yeah, Bucks, I kind of agree there. I feel this game should be tied. Mystic with the fake. So still 41 seconds left. I mean, both teams have shown that they can play from behind and come back into the game. So I think right now just a lot of it is on the defensive, you know, defensive, and dare I say it, even on the rotational end. You know, I talk about far post rotations. One for the road? Yep, one for the road. Okay, well. All right. Well. For the Raptors, they know exactly what they need to do now. They are in they are in the best of 5 reverse sweep territory. Look at me just mixing up everything. So they got to win 3 straight. Spree. Obviously, they want to end it. So I don't think I called it. Called it. So the reason why I know this is because we drew Tokyo Underpass today. Called it! Also, how else do I know this? Here are my Rocket League credentials. I have... where are we at? What are we at here? 7,000? Okay. So when we get back in, we'll do all that. So my credentials for knowing this. So we're approaching 7,000 games here. Over 20,000 games on PS4 on the main account. So, you know, carry some ones, all that, about 30,000 games. But having run random multiple times. Again, it happened to us today. You know, this is why we know. Like, I'm not going to fault... If you've never done it enough and you just don't know, you just don't know. But, you know, as a point of, you know, weird flexing or whatever, you know, it's just, I'm not, you know, I've done it, I'm just saying is that I've done it enough times to know that. So that's why I cautioned against random, is because I knew that it looks at everything. And why, I don't really know, but it's, I mean, it's always been like that. I think it avoids some maps. But yeah, random in a way is almost random. So again, it is what it is. So while we're waiting on this, just kind of a recap so far. We start here. Spree played on Monday, or Sunday, or whenever it was. I don't know. I don't care. I forgot. So they won. This. You know, they were up huge in this one. You can see Raptors here. They won the second game. They won in overtime. As for game 3, it was closer than the score was. And I think game 4, it kind of got out of hand there at the end again. So we'll see. This is game 5 though. Spree's on match point. Wanting to end this. Raptors, they need to go the length of the series to win this. What's at stake? Assuming that they're doing it again. Well, I know it only happens for 3s. I don't know what happens for 2s. Theoretically, a spot in the tournament champions by making the finals. Also, by making the finals, you have a shot. Nice play from no one. You have a shot at that gold 1 badge, as opposed to the bronze 3 badge you get for dropping to the 3rd place game. So yeah, that's what's at stake. Semifinals, you are guaranteed an extra 2 games. But as always, you're playing for the 1 badge. So some weird, slightly weird mistakes here coming out. And, you know, I've called Spree out a lot of them, but, like, also ultimately, like, they're the ones making the fewest mistakes. That is dangerous. That's also, you know, comms getting in the way. But I can I can understand the panic. So Raptors are up 2-1. We kept the scoring down just slightly from Game 4, but maybe I spoke too soon. We were tied at the 55-second mark, 2-2. And Sins, nice shot, putting it far corner. Puts it out of the reach of no one, and Cool cannot get there. It was a slow kickoff from Vicens. So probably want to comment on the, I know I started this at the end of Game 4, Mystic is there. Nice save from Cool. It's actually kind of a very smart rotation there from Vicens. Kind of had to get back, so he went to the middle, and then when there wasn't a challenge coming, you know, moved to actually close the distance between the opponent. So anyways, what I want to say about forward post rotations. Because I've seen a couple times here, you know, people rotating through the ball, through the play, near side, is that they just kind of like race to like where the ball is, like where the boost would be. And I think they're just better off just like staying far side, grabbing that far mid anyways, and then cutting back in. Or looping around and, you know, coming in from the far post. You know, and that way they could sweep, you know, charge in the play if need be, or they can, you know, kind of pump the brakes a little. And I know that's, like, not what the pros do, but, like, there's a reason why they're pros, is they can cover the field so much faster than normal people. Nice play from Cool. Oh, what a save from Mystic. Cool could not get around Vicens. That was a nice bump play. That was also a very difficult angle for Cool. Nice pop. The Mystic is there. Cool to send it in. Was looking for the bump play. Couldn't get it. Mystic couldn't control it. Nice save from Vicens. No one. Shot was a little high, but, you know, that's how Rocket League works. That was a good effort from no one. Just couldn't get the ball to move. Oh, late goal from Vicens. 13 seconds to go. Spree are up. They are on match point. Unfortunate touch. Ball comes off the top of the car rather than the front. Oh, Vicens kept it up. That ball is still up. Oh, no one misses. Well, that will do it. Spree, take it in 5. Raptors definitely had a chance there. So we'll do our recap. So just real quick, I know we kind of covered this, but this first game, yeah, the scoreline reflected. Spree jumped out really early, just kind of held on. Kind of actually coughed up like 2 late goals there for some highly questionable defensive play. Again, I know they were up, but still. But Raptors did get game 2. They got the overtime win. This scoreline, however, is deceiving. It was close. It was 4-2 late. Raptors kind of had to push late. And Spree just got 2 late ones. As always, a win is a win, but sometimes the scoreline needs a little explaining. This was, Spree kind of pulled away late there in game 4, and then as we saw there in game 5, Vicens scoring with 13 seconds left to get that final goal, and they advanced to the finals. So don't know their opponent, but Vicens the dream is alive. Vicens looking for the triple. So that will go ahead and do it. Yeah, I think Vicens' teams are the only. Green's still alive. That's right, because he's in a 5-team division. So all of Vicens' teams are alive. That's kind of cool. Scarred Scorpions don't have their match yet. I don't think Vicens has played his once match yet. Again, if it's here, great. If it's on Communicaster, we'll shout out in Discord or something. We'll know about that. And obviously Green is alive. He's in the semis. Got to buy all the way through the semis. Again, because 5-team division. So yeah, that will go ahead and do it for today. Once again, Spree took it in 5. I am probably going to leave the best of 7 banner up because I am lazy. But we'll see. Maybe I'll work the best of 3 in there. Who knows? But anyways, yeah, that will go ahead and do it. Let's see if anyone's live. No. No one's live. We could go raid South America, but it's fine. It's fine. All right. Well, everyone, thank you all for watching, and we'll see you throughout the week. Enjoy the rest of your day. Have a good one.